Well, we spent just about every day this week chasing down to the riverbank, first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Beautiful heron here. We've had such good luck photographing this fella. I've been using my OM-1 with the 300mm, sometimes with the MC-20. Mary's using the OM-1 Mark II with a 40 to 150 lens. Thinking about maybe getting the 100 to 400 for Mary will work better for her, I think. Wonderful shot of the heron coming in for a landing here. This guy is really entertaining. There's actually two of them as far as I can tell. They seem different. But I've been getting lots of high-speed shots of them here. There, Mary's got a video of them just flying past. I got some shots of him here right in midair. Such an amazing bird, huge wingspan. Some of these shots are like at enormously high ISO, so they're not much use, but very interesting. I don't know what was going on with them flying through the branches there, very strange. Look at this, wow. Mary's shooting the video and then I'm shooting stills from a different location. Worked out really well. Once again here it's so dark but still they're very interesting pictures. I'm amazed that the camera will even focus in this light. There, the eyes a little bit soft, but still it's a really nice picture. Mary got a little video of me photographing the heron from across the dam here. This dam is really interesting. Here's the heron flying over the dam. Sort of looks like he's painted onto the dam there. They spend all their time either preening or looking for food, from what I can tell. He walks up and down the riverbank. If you stay with us to the end of the video, you're going to see a very determined and patient heron catch a nice little fish and eat him. Thought he had something there. The OM-1 focuses right on the bird, even with a cluttered background like this. Very impressed. I stopped using continuous autofocus tracking and I'm just using continuous autofocus with much better results. Of course, in video you don't have so many options with the focus. A little bit of acid reflux there. That's what happens when you eat your fish whole and don't chew them. Now this was first thing in the morning. I had a tripod in one hand and my camera in the other with the 300mm, and the heron totally surprised me. He flew down the river. I managed to get a few shots of him holding the camera with one hand. I got focus, and 3 of 5 of them he was in the frame. It was just lucky. Then I put down the tripod and I got a few more shots here. Wow, I don't think he got anything that time, but it was a valiant attempt. The sun is pretty bright right there. Now look at this. Wow, that's wonderful. That's what I love to see. When we got there this evening, the heron was up in a tree, just looking all around. It was really interesting to see. Now, I've never seen the heron up in this tree before. This is totally new to me, but you never know what's going to happen next here. What I mean, he's totally preening all the time, but he's also looking all around, eh? Like, I don't know if they have ticks or mites or something biting him, but they must have. He's looking all around here. And of course, I'm ready waiting to photograph some shots of him moving, but it just doesn't happen. I mean, this was cut out of a half-hour long video clip of him just there. Now he's gone. Look at there. Wow. But if you're not there and you're not ready, you're just not going to get the video. This is something I've never seen, where the heron is working in deep cover like this. He's hiding around and looking for things. Once in a while he gets a little bit of company, which I thought was really funny. Seeing a duck walk by, or he's poking all around trying to stir something up. Once again, I must have watched this for an hour, just hoping something would happen. I did get a couple interesting little clips out of this. Here comes the duck. Watch this. He just goes by, quacks a hi to the heron, and continues on his way. It's kind of interesting watching his feet grabbing onto the branch. Oh, I thought he was going to fly away. He fooled me again. It's interesting the way he walks on the branches, though. He seems to have a really good balance there. I like the color of the green on the water and the trees and everything. It's springtime and things are really greening up here. Once again, he spent about 20 minutes scratching there, and we had to cut that all out of the video. Another duck seeing what's happening here. I like this one with the geese sailing by. Wow. Now he's back again. I thought he was gone for the night, but he came back. There's so much action on the riverbank here. It's really wonderful. In the end, the heron sort of stalks along the bank and catches a fish. I was really surprised to see him do it the way he did. It's really interesting. he's down low again. Watch this. This is funny. There goes the mink. Wow. Did you see the mink go by the heron? Fabulous. I hope I get some more video of the mink this year. Mary's shooting this video from the other side of the dam. So we've got the heron in the crossfire, but he's not in very good light here, and I'm not seeing him at all, but we hoped he was going to fly by. Wow, the sun's going down. It's so beautiful. And then what do I see? A bunch of canoers or kayakers coming through. We figured this was going to make a change, and it did. It scared the heron off his tree. I got some shots of him flying away and flying off down the river, landing on the other side there. This would be nice from the other side, but then you wouldn't have light on him. Now he's landed here and he's going to go up and down the riverbank hunting. I'm trying to track him as smoothly as I can here. I don't have a fluid head, but I'm making the best of my gimbal. Now this is interesting. Watch this. He's stealthily climbing through the foliage here. I thought he was looking for little rodents or maybe a frog or something in here, but he's got something else in mind. Look at this. I think he's more sure-footed on branches and things than he is on rocks, but he's doing pretty good anyway. Now it's going to get interesting. Watch now. And I remember I was just holding my breath here waiting for this. Just hoping that something would happen before I ran out of space on my card. Here we go. Look at that. Nice little fish. That's a pretty good sized fish, but he manages to hang on to that and swallow it without much effort. It's a pretty big fish compared to his head. And it's gone. Look at that. That kind of explains the indigestion that they have. A little sip of water to wash that down, maybe? Wow. Another flying shot. He's back up in his tree again. I couldn't believe it. That's the tree that he got scared out of, and then he went fishing, and then he went back in the tree again. I'm getting some video and some shots of him here. So exciting for me to get these guys like this. Look at that. I mean, you couldn't get much closer. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like, subscribe. Come on back again real soon. Share the videos if you see fit. That's all, folks. Goodbye now. Ha 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 ha.